Yo, listen up. They tried to clip you down. Yeah, they thought you'd crumble. Nah, oh wow, they didn't see it coming. Did they? Every smug smile, every little whisper, oof, gone in an instant. You stood there, calm, untouchable, and fried at their ego. Can you feel the chaos, the shock, the panic? Nah, this isn't luck. This is precision, raw domination. And now, the world notices you're unstoppable. Unstoppable, huh? They thought they could touch you. They thought you were fragile. How laughable, how tragically blind. Oh, the moment it hits you, that flicker in their eyes when they think they have the power to humble you. They lean in, whispering, sneering, trying to convince the world and themselves that you can be broken. And wow, you feel it, don't you? That faint prickle along your spine, the weight of their arrogance pressing down, trying to bend you to shape you into something small. But here's the brutal truth. You were never theirs to shape. You were never theirs to claim. Yeah, their confidence, that towering structure of pride and pretense, it stands on the edge of a cliff, fragile, untested, foolish. They parade around like rulers of a kingdom of illusions, believing that a single word, a single look could chip away at your essence. But you know the secret they'll never admit. Attempts to humble you are invitations to ascend. Every smirk thrown your way, every whisper behind your back becomes fuel for a fire they didn't know you possessed. Nah, and here's where it gets delicious. They strike with subtlety, thinking it will catch you off guard. But you're ready. You've studied the battlefield of human pride, the way egos fracture under pressure. And suddenly, in that tiny fraction of a second, you see it. The cracks forming in their facade. Their arrogance begins to waver. And yes, it's intoxicating. Not because you wanted to see them fall, but because the truth of your resilience shines brighter than any shadow they tried to cast. The air thickens. Every glance, every breath, every heartbeat becomes a silent battlefield. You feel the electric thrill of recognition. Oh wow, this is it. The moment they realize they underestimated you, their eyes widen, their voice falters. Their carefully constructed walls of pride begin to smoke and warp. And in that moment, a transformation occurs. You are no longer reacting. You are the storm. You are the calm before the explosion, the silent predator who lets the chaos reveal itself. Every attack aimed at your ego ricochets back. Every attempt to diminish your light only amplifies it. They wanted to humble you. They wanted to instill doubt. But all they've done is sharpen you, forge you, mold you into something untouchable. Something so precise and dangerous that even their own reflections begin to tremble. They misjudged you. They assumed fragility where there was strength. They mistook patience for weakness. Oh, it's a beautiful irony. While they thought they were in control, the game had already shifted. They never saw the silent smile curl at the corner of your lips. They never noticed the spark in your eyes that tells them you just lost. The battlefield has changed. The rules are yours. And in that instant, the seed is planted. A seed of domination, of clarity, of unshakable power. And now, the moment arrives where you sense the turning point. Their pride, that fragile construct, is teetering on the edge. the walls they built to cage the world, and you are cracking under their own weight. And you stand there, silent, watching. Oh, the anticipation is intoxicating. Every attempt to break you becomes a brick in your fortress. Oh, you feel it now. That quiet, simmering realization that the attack aimed at you, the blow meant to humble your spirit, has just handed you the advantage. They threw their ego at you, expecting fracture. They expected a stumble, a flinch, a whisper of doubt in your eyes. But what they got is clarity. Pure, unshakable clarity. Every sneer, every sharp word, every whisper behind your back, yeah, every single one has become a tool in your arsenal. Do you see it? The way their arrogance trembles, the way their eyes dart, searching for weakness and finding none? They aimed to weaken you, but instead they fed you. Each attempt to diminish you becomes a spark in the furnace of your power. You start to understand the delicate, dangerous beauty of this game. The very energy they wield against you is now yours to redirect. And wow, the thrill of that revelation is electrifying. It's a rush like no other. Nah, it's not just reaction, it's mastery. Because here's the cruel genius of this moment. They believe they're in control. They believe they're orchestrating your humility. And yet, in their arrogance, they fail to see the pivot. The instant you step into it, you flip the board. Suddenly, they're the ones exposed. Their pride, their posturing, their carefully constructed superiority, all of it begins to wobble like a castle on sand. The smile they wanted to erase from your face, that smile is sharper now, edged with a knowing that they never imagined. Every calculated attack, every sly attempt to undermine your confidence, rebounds. Their intention was precision. They wanted to hit you where it hurts most. But oh, the irony is exquisite, because you've learned the rhythm of this battlefield. You've learned how to anticipate the moves before they even leave their lips. And suddenly what they thought was a simple skirmish becomes a trap of their own design. Their arrogance is bait, their pride is exposed, and their ego, oh wow, is cooking under the heat of their own miscalculation. And the most delicious part? They can feel it. The instant the tide shifts, the panic seeps into their posture. Every subtle twitch, every faltering glance betrays the truth they're too blind to admit. They underestimated you. They believed that patience or humility or silence could be mistaken for weakness. But you've become the force that turns every shadow they cast into light. Every attempt to diminish you only illuminates the unshakable presence you command. Yeah? And now comes the true art of the turning. You don't simply react, you orchestrate. You let the tension build, let the uncertainty fester, let them wonder, let them fear. You draw out every flicker of doubt they planted in their own minds and twist it, sharpen it, until it cuts deeper than anything they tried to throw at you. They tried to humble you. And now, unknowingly, they're the ones caught in the crossfire of their own arrogance. Oh, do you hear that silence? That electric waiting pause where everything hangs on a knife's edge? That's the moment where victory whispers. The moment where power no longer comes from action but from presence. You stand there calm, controlled, untouchable. They stare, searching for cracks and finding none. And every heartbeat they spend fearing you strengthens the reality they cannot escape. They're already defeated. And so, the lesson is clear. Every blow meant to destroy you, every attempt to humble your spirit is a building block in your unbreakable fortress. Every smirk, every sneer, every subtle attempt to intimidate becomes fuel. Every attack is transformed into an instrument of dominance. You don't just survive, they crumble, and the air around you hums with the inevitability of your power. Some victories are whispered, yours is a roar. Oh, did you feel it? That instant when the shift occurs, subtle but undeniable. Their ego trembles like glass under a hammer, and yet they don't know why. They aimed for you, but the outcome is a weapon forged from their own miscalculation. Every glance they cast your way, every word they threw like a dart, ricocheted back. And wow, the beauty of it is that it wasn't force, it was precision, it was silence, it was understanding the battlefield better than they ever could. Yeah, in this moment, the rules bend. They thought power was theirs to wield over you. They thought arrogance could bend reality, could make you bow. But here's the truth they will never admit. Their power was never real. It was an illusion, a fragile shell. And you are the storm that shatters it in a heartbeat. One calculated move, one razor-sharp word, one subtle action, and suddenly their entire understanding of control is undone. Their ego, that towering illusion, fries before their eyes. Nah, it doesn't scream, it doesn't plead. It just collapses. And you watch, calm, measured, untouchable. There's an electric thrill in seeing the underestimated fold under their own assumptions, the moment they realize too late that the game was never theirs to win. Their confidence is gone. Their posturing is hollow. And you're the quiet hurricane at the center of it all. Every detail matters. Every subtle shift in your stance, every controlled exhale, every glimmer of recognition in your eyes, it amplifies the effect. They misjudged you. They thought silence was weakness. They thought patience was passivity. Oh, the irony is breathtaking. Every attempt to humble you is now a spotlight, illuminating your mastery. Every calculated attack is a mirror reflecting their own fragility. And the room, the very air around you, hums with it. They feel it. They cannot escape it, but they do not understand it. The art lies not in confrontation, but in inevitability. You do not need to strike repeatedly. You do not need to shout. The moment is yours, and it resonates like a hammer blow in slow motion. Their ego begins to collapse before your eyes. Their pride, their arrogance, their false superiority, all of it fries in an instant, leaving only fragments. And in that silence, that pause between breaths, you realize domination is not in destruction, it is in transformation. You turn their energy into your advantage, their schemes into your ladder, their underestimation into your weapon. Oh, the thrill of this understanding is intoxicating. You are untouchable. You are precise. You are the calm force that bends reality without effort. The predator hidden in plain sight. The eye of a storm that cannot be predicted. And the more they struggle, the more obvious it becomes. They were never equipped to understand you, to measure you, to challenge you. Every second, every heartbeat, every pulse of their failing arrogance is a testament to your supremacy. And now, as the smoke of their shattered pride rises, you sense the final truth of this act. You have fried their ego instantly, but what comes next is even more intoxicating, because raw dominance is not complete without control over the aftermath. You have the power to decide. Do you crush what remains, or do you watch it implode on its own? Destruction is nothing until you build from it. Oh, do you feel the weight of it? The silence after the storm, the air thick with the remnants of what they thought would break you. Their ego lies in ruins. Their arrogance is ash. And yet, you are standing, calm, unshaken, knowing that the power of a single moment, can change everything. Every attempt to humble you, every strike meant to wound you, has become the scaffolding of your rise. Their failure is not your triumph alone, it is your blueprint. Look closely. Every insult, every whisper meant to cut, every shadowed glance, they were bricks. You didn't just survive the storm, you built from it. You forged a fortress from their schemes, a monument from their underestimation, and wow, the thrill of watching what was meant to diminish you instead amplify your presence is intoxicating. It's a revelation. The same force designed to bring you low now elevates you higher than they ever imagined. Nah, it's not luck. It's mastery. It's patience. It's the quiet understanding that the world will always attempt to weigh you down, to cage you, to define you. And yet, every attack is an opportunity. Every challenge is a chance to sharpen yourself, to grow stronger, to rise beyond the vision of those who sought to control you. They thought they could see the edges of your potential, but the truth, your edges are limitless. Their perception is the cage. Your awareness is the key. Every moment of struggle, every second of doubt cast by others is now a fuel source. You convert weakness into strength. You convert attack into strategy. You convert their arrogance into proof of your resilience. Oh, the satisfaction of standing tall while they scramble, trying to reclaim relevance, is unparalleled. You are not only untouchable, you are evolving. You are the force that reshapes the landscape around you, the storm that leaves no space for fragile pride to exist. And here's the razor-sharp truth. The process of rebuilding is more potent than destruction itself. Their ego is gone, yes, fried to the core, but your growth, your elevation, your transformation, that is permanent, that is unassailable, that is yours. The air around you hums with it. Every subtle shift in your stance, every confident gaze, every deliberate pause reinforces it. They watch, powerless, as the very fire they tried to ignite in fear becomes the forge of your unshakable presence. Yeah, and the irony is breathtaking. They believed they were shaping reality. They thought their words and actions could define you. But the real power is always self-mastery. The real power is knowing your value, asserting your presence, and allowing their attempts at control to become instruments of your own rise. Every fragment of ego you shattered in them becomes a mirror, reflecting the undeniable truth of your strength. Oh, imagine it, standing on the remnants of their arrogance, breathing in the clarity, feeling the pulse of control that no one else can touch. You are more than unbroken. You are untouchable. And with every beat, every breath, every conscious step forward, you are ascending into a realm they cannot even perceive. Their downfall was never the goal. It was the catalyst. And now, standing above the ashes, you sense the final edge of power waiting to be claimed. The final truth, the one they will never admit. You are untouchable. Oh, can you feel it? That moment when everything they tried to control has slipped through their fingers? The air trembles with